What is happening, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy. We're here. We're talking about this five-game NBA slate for tomorrow on Saturday. We got a lot of sports going on. We got college football. World Series is happening right now. We got the good NBA five gamer, and yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So this is a good five gamer. Like I said, we got some stuff to figure out. We got some other things that we got to sort out as well with injuries, and stuff like that. We had a good slate right now. I mean, Trey Young looking good in that game. Yeah, Cam Thomas finally finding his shot. Love to see it. Sam Hauser, wild. Yeah, Victor Wembanyama already going like six blocks. It's insane. My Mavericks. Oh, my Mavericks. Insane. Insane. But yeah, like I said, please hype up the video, like it, subscribe. That helps me out. The cheat sheet will be up as well. And let's go ahead and start it off at the point guard spot with SGA. I'm going to be loving SGA here, especially if the injuries are going to be happening on the OKC team. If you look at Chet Holmgren, who's questionable, Jalen Williams already out, no Caruso, no Isaiah Joe, Casey Wallace is questionable. I'm expecting him to play though. And Chet Holmgren will be interesting though. So I'm loving SGA here on this slate at 10-7. If you see him laying on the ground, 78 bomb, 55 bomb, double overtime games, both double overtime games, yeah. So that's gonna be electric. And I like the matchup as well. I'm gonna say if we look at the over and unders for tomorrow, that's Sunday. Come on. We don't have them yet, yeah. I'll have to look that up. But anyways, Trey Young, 9-7, not really a matchup I really want to go to. I'd much rather just go to SGA here. John Morant, 9-3. So if we look back at the Friday slate, yeah, he's seeing 20 minutes, 4 for 15, 0 for 3 from 3 point, 12 points. So this is going to be back to back, and they're already getting blown out of the water. We need to watch the news on that to see if he's going to be playing tomorrow or not. But if he's in, I love him. I love him at 9-3. Devin Booker 9-2, another great matchup for him as well. I'm liking that late stack game with Jokic and Booker. That might be something I want to kind of try and see what we can build with. LaMelo Ball though, 9-1, another great matchup for him. I like him against this Philly defense. He's the focal point of this offense, as we know. I like that. Tyrese Maxey against Charlotte, we know the upside he brings to the table. In this fast-paced matchup as well. There's a lot of guards I like. Um, Josh Giddey, no, against the Magic. I mean, again, no Kobe White. It's his show. And 9, 8, 9, again, another great option. Murray's too underpriced. 50 points coming off 50 bomb. At 7-2, way too cheap. Way too cheap at 7-2. Again, I'm liking a lot of those pieces in the Denver and Phoenix game. No Nimhard, which is big news. Dyson Daniels, 6-7, kind of the odd man out here. I'm not really getting to him. Jalen Suggs, again, coming off a back-to-back as well when he was already limited. If he's out, we're going to get a lot of Anthony Black at 4,000, and we're going to get a lot of Tyus Jones, who's a 3-7. Um, that's going to be too cheap. Or, sorry, 3-5. 3-5. And then Jamal Small, we can look at him certainly if there's no John Morant, but if Morant's in, then he's out of play for me. Gillespie, yeah, 22 minute game, and that's pretty much yeah, Taylor Peter, 17 minutes. Nimhard, yeah, being out. He could see some run. Again, that's just another dart throw value. Going to the shooting guard spot. Again, we talked about Devin Booker. We love him. I love him here, a 9-2. Josh Giddey, I like him as well. We talked about him. Brandon Miller. How much rather just go to LaMelo Ball? Desmond Bane, not really going to. I don't really like him in the system as well. We're talking about Dyson Daniels, Quentin Grimes. It's all about the 3 point shot on his end. Benedict Mathurin with no Nimhard now. This is his team and no Tyrese Haliburton, of course. 6'4". I'm going to be playing a lot of him. And then looking at VJ Edscombe, he's going to be super chalky coming off that 50 bomb. But again, I want to go right back to the well with him at 6,000. Grayson Allen, we know how streaky he can be as just a pure just if he fits in your lineups, he fits in your lineups. Christian Braun coming off a dud game, he ownership might be low on him at 5-6. So keep that in mind. Jalen Wells, I like him either way. With the back coming off the back to back. Ayo Dosunmu 5-3. Again, he's kind of a different. He's going to depend off of Josh Giddey if you want to go to another guard here. KCP of 4-8. I continue to like him as a value. But Lucas Dort, I love him, but there's no Chet Holmgren. Casey Wallace, I like him, especially if he's in. So we just need to watch the news on that. He should be playing though, but again, he might be out. This is the NBA. Crazier things have happened. Just ask Chauncey Billups. Uh, Cedric Howard, 4-3. I like him still as a value, even if Morant's in. And then we talked about Anthony Black, Ben Shepherd. I did not. Don't even get me started. I did not expect that out of him at 3-8. And I talked about it on the show. I was like, I don't trust him. I don't like him. But uh, Tim Hardaway Jr., very streaky as well. As long as he's hitting the 3-point shot, he'll be hitting value. So shooting forward. Let's go to Jalen Johnson. A5. Again, I like him. He's a player that I can just play every single slate. As long as, of course, as long as he's on the slate, I can play him every single game. I just hope for the best and know that I'm getting the peripheral stats out of him. Franz Wagner, 7-7. I don't really like him here when I just go to Matherin or Edgecombe. And Aaron Neesmith, I think this is a good bounce back spot as well for him. Grayson Allen, we talked about. Cameron Johnson, I'm not really getting to at 6,000. Not really going to Kelly Oubre, not really going to um, Colin Knippel at 4-9. Talked about Andrew Wiggins five or Aaron Wiggins 5,000. Great play, especially if there's no Shet. Dylan Brooks 5-1. Great game, 22 points. 24 field goals attempted, which is insane on his end. Ryan Dunn, I like a 4-4. Another great option here as a value play. But you also have Ben Shepherd right here at 3-8. So keep that in mind. Going to the power forward spot. We talked about Jalen Johnson already. Looking at Jaren Jackson, 84. I'm liking this spot as well. Him and Pascal Siakam in the same lineup would be kind of interesting to try to play around with. Paulo Banchero, still under owned in my opinion, 8-1. I like that. Not really getting to Aldama, not really getting to Bridges. Gordon, I'm not chasing that game. Absolutely not. Um, if I wanted to, I could just drop down to Cameron Johnson, but I don't really want to go to Cameron Johnson either. Royce O'Neal always stands out to me as well, but they will be playing a late night game tonight, so we just need to watch that and see what's going on there. And then wrapping this up at center, I'm making it short and sweet. Give me a lot of Jokic, of course. There's not much to say about Jokic. Vucevic, 8-6. I'd rather go to Wendell Carter on the other side. Joel Embiid, I like at 8-2. Coming off of the Doug game. Nobody's going to be on him. I want to be right. I'm going to go right back to the wall with him. I like Mark Williams as well. They're going to need him out there for his size. Okongwu, I'll like if there's no Porzingis again with the illness. Hartenstein coming off of two bad games. I'm going right back to the wall with him as well. Jock Landale's a value at 4-6. And yeah, it's kind of what I'm looking at on this slate. So Barlow, yeah, I mean, I'm not chasing that. I'm not. I mean, Kalkbrenner, 3-4. It's a value play. It's a value play. Jalen Williams with the Y. The injuries don't really help. I mean, the injuries do help him, but with the chat one will be instrumental, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So we just need to see what's going on there. Um, Nothing else really stands out to me. So I'm gonna try to build, like I said, I'm gonna try to build that line with Jokic. That 4-6 left over. That's oh gosh. Oh gosh. Hmm. 4-7 left over now. Or at the shooting four spot, which is disgusting. All right, Ryan Dunn's right there. If we're going to that late game. Or 8. Okay, we need another value. Or no, we could go to Wiggins and then go to Dunn. So poor 8 left over still. So we have room to work around. Oh, Isaiah Mitchell, I forgot to talk about. If the injuries still are occurring on the Thunder, I would go right back to the wall with him. 4-9. Yeah, so we have 4-9 left over for our last two spots. So we'll see if we can make it work. But that breaks down those for us as though. Thank you for tuning in. It's a great tip rest tonight, everybody. Have a good one.